It seems like it might have been. Okay, we don't need to be hiding now. Okay, well, let's go to the next area I'd like to visit. This sword that I have isn't exactly like my favorite thing ever. I'd prefer something better.
There's magic here, but it's of a rancid, impure form. Nothing like the true weave at all.
Appreciate a sharp blade to a...
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. Whatever lies behind the door, it guards such secrets closely. It will not... Second, you sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not the name of... Nothing responds within. It is silent. Lord Gortash's name opens many doors, but it...
I mean, I know a way I can get in. I don't want to do that exactly. I want to figure out how you figure out how to get in. What do you do? Arrest the smell? I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please.
Leave me be. What are you doing in here?
You catch the scent of death on the man's clothes, his skin damp with decay. He appears unwell.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Yes. Now you mention it. It's probably contagious. Best not to come too close.
Dude, I'm a fucking necromancer. You telling me I don't notice this?
You catch the scent of...
This is my spot. Yeah. Every beggar's got a spot to keep in. And this is...
Okay. I thought maybe we could, like, talk to him or something.
Watch the shadows.
Okay. Well, the only people I know that might have the password are probably not going to talk to me about it, unfortunately.
I've got a long road ahead. On my way.
I believe...
I should speak up.
Come to have a go.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I'll still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not?
Sure. Do I get a punch him now?
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. So, you having a go or not? Then move.
Strange.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
cursed.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits.
So he has this
Behold
the
my
Sacred
wares.
Star, which is pretty good. He also has this, which is honestly pretty good as well. Elixir of Psychic Resistance is pretty good. Oh, he has Scroll Sea Invisibility, okay. 800. Should have bought it with the Star Ink, but I'm fucking stupid.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
There she stands. Mystra, goddess of the weave. Mother of all magic.
Strange. Do you feel that? It's as though the weave itself is rushing past us.
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
It's a summoning channel. The kind Mistra once used to call me to her side. I only have to reach for it, and it will take me to her side.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. You have more faith in her than even I did. Understandable, though, when you have not loved her as deeply, or known the depths of her affections. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mistra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mistra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are. You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
This crown must be a hot item, like literally everybody wants it.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place, and, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Perhaps I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again. Oh, I suppose there's no harm continuing to entertain the idea. Quietly. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Okay,
What if
so
the gods are watching me?
apparently to get the password, is there really nothing on the altar for Tyr? What the hell? I guess this is kind of the realm of Helm, so I suppose it would make sense, but still. Actually, hold up. I think there's a basement here somewhere. Where's the basement? I don't think we're supposed to actually go into the basement. Yeah, we're not supposed to go into the basement. So I don't know how we're going to slip past Mr. Vicar Humbletoes here.
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls. Welcome back, child of faith.
Easy.
Sense watchful eyes upon you. Perhaps some...
Oh,
What now? Hardly a challenge. A trap.
oh boy. Lots of traps. I'm just gonna exit turn-based mode.
I'll just help myself. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, let me check what's in the offering chests real quick. Okay, I think I just mainly care about this one. Head back to camp. Do some rearranging of some stuff. Whoa, I just went over to Gale and Elminster has appeared. Let's go see what Elminster
These boots
wants.
have seen everything.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of Emporium's sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore
Oh, but we already did that.
There, she...
Mistra's willing to speak?
Looky,
Yeah, we did it. We just did this.
Trusting.
And now he's gone. Okay. So we have to fight an diva for doing the stealing some stuff from the tabernacle. This is the only time I can ever imagine casting the necrotic one.
What's in here?
They still didn't fix this bug. Or did they?
Afford to stay idle.
Yeah, so this mace is like super ridiculously OP. Well, this is definitely not how I wanted to be dressed, but here we are.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
This looks ridiculous. Now, there's a few ways you can get into here, if I'm not mistaken.
Phil Graves' mansion.
I believe there's a few ways we can get in.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I fixed this necklace that works on poison. Unfortunately, I can't update the tooltip for some reason. I don't know why. But it just will not let me change the localization on shit, so... But I did test and it worked.
Distinct whiff of undeath to this place.
How much damage does this mace we have equipped do? Does 1d6 plus 1... It says 1d6 plus 4?
My whiff is very faint, thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and a hint of aged brandy can't hide.
It is... Wait, it's vulnerable to slashing?
Clearly thought this.
That doesn't seem right, but okay. Oh, did I not put Ketheric's shield on? Wow, I'm fucking stupid. Oh no, right, it's slashing. What am I doing? That seems weird that it's weak to slashing, but okay. Very weird that it's weak to slashing. The amiable art of necromancy. Hey, there's got a tiefling portrait up there. And some other guys.
On my way.
I'm over here looking like a fool with my monk robe.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. I sense you have trodden the paths of the dead, felt their bones crumble to dust beneath your feet. You are familiar with the necromancy of Thay. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Still, such powers are not without danger when wielded by one of your capability. I have a message for you. A most valuable one. I can summon them forth if you are willing to offer them suitable recompense. Oh no. She has forgotten you entirely. This message comes from spirits I have collected. Those with great knowledge in life, great wealth, great purpose. It is far more valuable. Is that what we share? Very well. A small discount. As a mark of respect for our mutual expertise. Pay, and I will relay their message.
Okay.
Spirits! Mr. Carrion calls on you. Come forth. Listen. Obey.
They are here. Yes. They know of the necromancy of Thay. They fear it. They do not want its power. Release! There! The Sturklan. The gate. The book must remain Seal. No! Leave us be!
The Geared Codex! Say, the
I already did that.
Geared Codex! Secret!
It seems that if you want to unlock the mysteries of the necromancy, you must find the Tharkiet Codex. A simple ask for such a potent prize. Collaboration is rarely second nature to your kind. I might seek out theirs. There is a place. If a...
Already did all that.
Unless you have... I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition.
Unfortunately, I cannot wear this, but I am after this hood.
Seeking contact with the ethereal planes.
3,000. I could sell him the book. He actually will pay a lot of money for this book. Yeah, they added 900, just what it says, yeah.
Feel free to return, so long as you can afford it.
You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
Looks kind of goofy if I'm going to be honest with you.
What path lies before me?
I look like I'm wearing like a really oversized coat or something. Yeah, it goes down like into the, that does not look great. I'd like to get his staff. Unfortunately, I don't know how I'm gonna get it without killing him, which I think I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, his staff would be pretty nice to have. Unfortunately, I don't think I can actually kill him unless I get rid of his phylactery. Well, it's not exactly a phylactery, but it's basically a phylactery. Okay. Oh, I know someone we need to visit. Oh yeah, the murders. The Dust Murders. But first, we need to talk to the lady. Who is, I believe, yes. Okay, here we are.
The Elf Song Tavern.
Come in, everybody, so I can shut the fucking door. Jeez. I look like I'm way overdressed.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through.
You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Oh my god.
A hobbyist detective? I can't fault the drive. I read the Baldur's Mouth crime reports like a starving wereball before I worked for the Fist. But you should leave it to the professionals. It's not healthy for civilians to see scenes of such a sensitive nature. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. I've not ruled out the possibility that it is Saravok himself. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there. Probably. Lots of... Oh, go on. Look at you, just lying around, you furry chunker.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings. somewhere among the wine racks.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill...
Do you need an axe in the kitchen,
We got
bro?
rats in cellar. We also got cats, but cats are useless. So how about you kill the rats? You did? Very... Hi, you already got paid. No more work. Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't gonna be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types. Look at you, just lying around, you furry.
Welcome, traveler. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid, it's the elf song. So behave yourself.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Oh boy, I remember this being very
Quiet and awakened.
unpleasant.
Rakith's forces are near.